Alex, you just try to find the right words for this situation, and the catastrophic, life-threatening keep coming to mind. And now that we look at the storm surge and start thinking about just people getting out of the harm's way there, it's not survivable. When you start talking about 10 to 15, we've even updated the forecast in some locations to 20 foot of storm surge, waves on top of it. That's not survivable. So people got to get out of these areas. If you're told to get out, now is the time.
Now, how much stronger could Laura become? What are you guys thinking in terms of that and what it would be when it finally makes that landfall?
Yeah, there's still some room here. If you think about the structure of the storm looking at this, I mean, you can see the convection right around that eye. You can see really the high cirrus clouds coming out the top. So it's a healthy storm and still some room. If you look at this forecast, still some room to strengthen. But at this stage, you start getting 10 to 15 miles an hour in either direction, it's not going to matter. Because, in fact, what we're really going to have, we're still going to have those impacts. We're still going to have that life-threatening storm surge. These values in the storm surge, anywhere 10 to 15 foot. And portions of the coastline here, 10 to 20, Johnson Bayou over to Rockefeller Wildlife Refuge. Think of that, 15 to 20 foot of storm surge is not survivable.
And that strong wording, just incredible to be able to hear, unsurvivable storm surge. And that doesn't take into account some of those waves that could be crashing in as well.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the buoy data. We got, some of the waves up to nearly 40 feet out in the Gulf of Mexico. So by the time you get the waves on top of this, you can get another 5 to 7 foot of waves on top of it, and that's just damaging as well. So that's just an incredible amount of water. And really looking at it, Alex, I mean, just, you start thinking about how far inland, 35, maybe 40 miles inland. You think about where I-10 is around Lake Charles. That's far inland. So every single bayou, every canal, every river that normally flows out, takes the rainwater and drains it to the Gulf of Mexico, all that's going to reverse. All that water from the storm surge is going to go up every bayou, canal, and river all the way north of I-10 and the Calcasieu River, well inland. So that's just a dangerous situation. It goes up these rivers and actually comes out of their banks and floods so many people. Just a dangerous situation.